16 TV. It's guys OP here, back with another reaction. This time we'll be reacting to Charleston White on Bishop Lamar Whitehead arrest by the feds and reacts to fake Christians. This is on Real Life Street Stars. Screen recording starting in 2, 1, go. Video playing now. I get the whole fake Christian thing. It kind of it pushed me away from what was going on, so I feel where
they ain't open that book. We the Book of Eli, the generation without the book.
Oh God, we gonna skip the song.
For all kind of embezzlement, stealing from old folks from the church, doing it for years.
Oh God,
all that Gucci, all the goddamn necklaces.
Now I don't think all
operation going on.
Before I continue this, I don't think all pastors are bad or nothing like that. But I do think like to a degree that they receive a lot of donations and it goes directly. Like my pastor, I don't believe that because he has his own house and he don't even really use the parsonage at all. It's just there, so he don't even give a fuck about that. He live in Kansas City and come all the way here, like 2.5 hours away to come preach. Like he give a fuck about what's going on. But I think some motherfuckers do be utilizing the church to just gain funds.
You see that? I know we spoke on it the first time, and you like, hey, goddamn it, rob him again.
Yeah, they
came in on his ass.
They took too long to rob him. They let the white folk for the rob him. Now the white folk for the rob him. They were supposed to, they supposed to kidnap him and hold him for ransom and all kind of shit before we let the white folk get him. No, they supposed to get him.
They came in.
Yeah, they supposed to get him.
Yeah.
God ain't
I don't know too much about the bishop.
Even during biblical times, God didn't use preachers. He used prophets. Preachers get in the way of God. Only our grandmothers pay attention to preachers and hurt women.
Damn.
That's real.
Yeah, so no, they don't have, the church have become obsolete because the church is confined inside of a building, and no one wants to be confined. The church is supposed to come outside of the building, and they supposed to be out looking for lost souls. Lost souls ain't supposed to be showing up at the church. Supposed to be out looking for lost souls, trying to,
Fair enough.
It's a
you know what I'm saying? What's it called? Outreach and stuff, where you go and you help the neighborhood and you tell them, hey, you come mess with us, come see what's going on. We can you know what I'm saying, fellowship together. You know what I mean, tabernacle and all that. But I get what he's saying. I understand. He's saying basically it shouldn't. You guys shouldn't be waiting for some people to come to you guys for that. It is like back in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? People used to be out preaching the word out in public in front of people all around. So I get what he's saying. You know
with traditional religious doctrine, what makes it hard to access God.
Yeah,
they make it hard to access God because the preacher become the God, or he gets in the way of God. And the preacher starts saying, well, God told me to tell you, and he started talking to you as if he really get to talk to God.
See, my pastor don't do that. My pastor ain't never said no weird shit like that.
Oh, he's soft. You goddamn lie. Yeah, so they'll tell you anything once they can discover them. The Book of Eli. One of my favorite movies, top 5 favorite movies.
Oh yeah.
It took me to see that motherfucker 10 times before I knew what it was about.
I knew what it was about like the second time, and how it was about
They was looking for the book, thinking that they can take the book away from him, but he had the book in her. He had the book in his head. He knew the book was in his head, meaning.
I'm gonna rewatch that movie.
His actions showed the book.
But I didn't know.
People were believing based on him, his actions. They ain't open that book. We the Book of Eli, the generation without the book. We the people who know the book is looking for us not to have the book, and that's how they gonna control us, knowing that book.
I don't really get what he meant by that, but if anybody knows, please put it in the comments, because that shit a little bit confused the shit out of me.
To that's how we go discover the goodness of God. We ain't gonna open that book, homie. And that's what I'm telling everybody. For us, God ain't gonna exist.
Okay. He trying to say, we the generation that just tries to do good, we don't necessarily need the book. We are the Book of Eli. We understand what we have it already in our hands, what is good and what is wrong. I believe that's what he's trying to say, coming from a Christianity standpoint, of course.
Telling us about that book. Show us. Show us.
Man, that's right.
Show us in your actions. Show us. And I'm saying everybody quote that book. Mean, hateful, mean-spirited. They don't help no soul. Man, fuck that book. God don't exist in a book.
Which is true.
I'm telling you, as a kid, nigga, I was locked in a cell without the book.
And it's a book that's been revised many times over.
Why I'm gonna find God and I'm in this bitch 9 months, man? I ain't got the book. Who I'm gonna talk to? The preacher ain't coming down here telling me what God said. How do I access God without the preacher in the book?
You supposed to pray on your own.
Can't nobody teach that. And ain't nobody willing to teach it.
Ooh. Right. That's powerful. That's powerful.
We're gonna end this right here. It was very interesting. I figured they was gonna talk more about the bishop. I cared honestly a lot more about the bishop, but I see what he was saying. A lot of the people in my life that I felt like was the most Christian people said some stuff that I felt like was very unchristian. Like, I think that he's right. I think a lot of people are continuing to keep their beliefs, but not necessarily going to the church and just trying to live right and do the right thing. But go ahead and continue to like, subscribe, and share. Continue to fuck with me. Holler at me.